podcast.
Sorry, I don't know that.
Okay, stop!
We don't want your input.
So you're listening to Those Guys Podcast, episode 4. I am Issa Long, or East, and these are my two co-hosts.
DonnieK here.
Shreddie Eddie, what's up?
And this is the month of love by that really poor opening of some random romance movie. So anyway, what have you guys been up to?
We just got pizza. That was delicious.
I mean, yeah, most immediately it was pizza and beer. This is total bro startup.
And Japanese rough guide to
yeah, I just want to take that back real quick.
the phrase book. So wait, you're gonna like read?
No.
I already looked. I couldn't find classroom.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think it's in here. These are just like really simple phrases.
You want water, DK?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, what have you guys been up to?
School. I think that's my opener last time.
Work, never-ending work. That and also listening to lore about Warhammer 40k, but nothing to do with this right now.
Oh, I'm curious about Warhammer 40k though.
Well, yeah, okay, we could discuss that later.
Oh, okay. All right then. Yeah.
Because that is a long story.
What's up with me? Oh yeah, same kind of school. Messing around with this Amazon Echo Dot thing. That's fun.
Yeah, you ask her the thing you asked her earlier.
What? Really? Okay, sure. Hey Alexa, who's best girl?
Well, in my opinion, it's Catherine II, Empress of Russia.
Yeah! Okay, so, like, I was expecting a waifu sort of response where she knew anime, but no, an actual historical figure. Catherine the Great's a good choice.
It's kind of funny. Our frame of reference for best girl would be an anime character, but then Alexa picks... Oh,
It's fine.
We could turn off Alexa for now.
Okay.
I think. Goodbye, Alexa.
Bye.
I don't want to continuously say Alexa and then get...
Things happening.
Yeah, we could talk to her later or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. Wait, tell me more about Catherine the Great. Why is she best girl?
Because didn't she like unite like Russia in some...
She tried, kind of like Peter the Great, she also tried to modernize it.
Oh yeah, she moved it forward and she had like good relations with Europe as well.
Relatively good, yeah.
So it was like she was actually making trips out to like France and Spain to actually talk to them.
Yeah, I mean, she was still rather brutal, but yeah.
Yeah, no, she was actually really good, so that's a good choice.
How?
What? No, just in the general, being an autocrat and running a very large country, of course you're going to put down rebellions really violently and silence any opposition.
Oh, okay. No, because I was thinking, I was about to think of Russia, because I was thinking of France for some reason. I remember that painting with the woman holding up the French flag.
Oh, the French Revolution.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, and then I realized, oh, that's not...
Yeah, that's a different time period.
Yeah, so, no, that's interesting. But yeah, man, because this is Valentine's Day, it's kind of like the month of love. And I'm going to put out a full
Hallmark got a good hold on that.
Yeah, and I'm going to put a disclaimer here. We could go as kinky as we want, and I know we're not.
Why?
Why?
Because I want to.
Okay.
Yeah,
sure.
you go for it.
No, but I'm not gonna go for it. I'm just saying whatever you
Disclaimer.
said here just happens.
Close your child ears.
Yeah, you might as well close your child ears or something. And I think I killed the god dang it.
Kill it.
Freaking fly.
Kill the fly that's flying around the room. Well,
yes.
I saw it actually get away.
Month of love. Murder right now.
Murder now.
Nothing says love than a splatted fly on a window.
Crap. Damn it.
Don't worry.
You're gonna break that if you don't stop.
We could wait. Anyways,
I think it did Sorry.
I have too many friends who are into anime. Like, the major question right now is, like, so what is up with this waifu deal? Too many weebs talking about their waifus. Point being is, it got me thinking, just because I like action movies, what is a battle waifu? Like, so, does anyone want to try to define that? Because
a battle waifu.
Yeah, what is a battle waifu?
Okay, so it's a waifu that so happens to have battle combat training, and so it could be from any universe, but she has to engage in battle with some kind of form of weapon.
Oh, okay.
So that's my idea of a battle waifu. What about you, John?
I'm sorry, it's that fly is annoying me right now. It's like Nemesis kill.
Focus.
Focus. No, I want to kill the fly. What is it?
So,
Battle waifus.
That fly is really bugging you.
I'm sorry, no, it's because this is my
It's
household.
been flying around his mind all day
Okay.
long. Because it's the month of
No,
love.
put the recording on pause. I gotta.
Okay, we'll be
Okay,
back.
hang on.
Are there any more flies in the room?
I don't think so.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, I'm glad that's over. So what were you saying?
Battle waifus.
Battle waifus, because we gotta remember this room we're living in. What is it? It's like one of those things where it's like Pokemon, where you collect them, battle, and trade them, I guess, because it's like.
Oh, that's a whole different perspective of what I was thinking.
So you're just collecting waifus, and then
You battle them.
You fight.
Yeah.
There's a waifu pit fighting lead.
Yes, exactly. So like, Galco wouldn't be my battle waifu; she'd just be my number one bae. But Mai from King of Fighters would be my battle waifu because.
You could take that one into battle.
Yeah, because she can fight. And use her ninjutsu powers to.
Why are we bringing this up again?
I don't know. I just
it's
thought it was
Valentine's Day, it's
interesting.
month-
Oh,
love, guys.
what a battle waifu
Yeah,
is?
what is a battle wife?
Well, so if we're to like decide about waifu from what John said, it's like there are waifus that don't belong in battle because they can't. Like we can't send Onodera into battle.
We can. She's a magical girl. What are you talking? There's
Duh.
She's a magic. They made that magical.
I'm thinking
girl
Urza Scarlet. We send her into battle because
Oh,
she's
okay.
got swords.
So what? Your Urza Scarlet did 200 hits to my life points.
Okay, so that's the kind of like format. where-
Yugamon format. Okay.
Waifu edition, basically just a deck with all black girl dark magicians.
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever your childhood dream was.
I mean, I only like Yu-Gi-Oh for dark magician, but after that I was like, I got bored of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. I apologize. That's all I watched Yu-Gi-Oh for. Every time she came on the scene, I was like, yes, yes.
So you're telling me you weren't there for people screaming about children's games, and then how the fate of the world is all on a single coin toss of whether he pulled the right card?
Yeah.
I like the abridged series.
Oh, a little Karibo?
Oh,
Oh,
I really
no.
like that
I
one.
remember Little Karibo was on the thing, on a Nostalgia Kick video about, like, Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh, let's talk about that.
Oh.
Dragon Ball Fighters.
Oh, man. I mean, if you want another battle waifu, I'll send out to battle.
Yeah.
Android 21.
There you go.
Dick!
So can you explain that one to me? Just because, like,
Isn't she like 5 years
the last
old?
thing I saw was the Boo saga. So who is 21? Since we only made it up to 19, or
I think it's, I don't think it's
who was 20?
Oh, there
20 is Dr. Jiro.
Dr.
Oh,
Jiro's
okay.
Yeah,
Android
because
20.
Dr. Jiro had to, like, put...
Himself into a robot body.
Yeah, because he was
he's
dying.
Android 20.
Yeah, and 21, I guess it was his wife. Is a supposed to be wife after but it's after. I don't know if it's between the Android saga and the Boo saga, or if it's after the Boo saga.
I would
before
imagine
Super.
it was after the Boo saga, only
Yeah.
because there's Boo 21.
Yeah, because Majin Buu 21. Yeah, that would make sense.
I haven't heard of
But it's
Majin Buu
weird
21.
because super characters are. But the storyline's a What If original story where it's.
Oh, okay. I thought this was like actual canon. You're playing kind of like Budokai.
Yeah, but like, okay, so here's the thing. Arc System Works always has an OC in their game. So like with Persona 4, it was Labras, and it's like this girl that looks like Aegis from Persona 3, I believe.
Mm.
And then here, their own OC is Android 21, designed by Akira Toriyama himself.
Oh, so
Oh,
that's where it
okay.
came from. I thought it was like actually part of the story because I recently got caught up with the show a
Mhm.
little bit, just like clips here and there, how
Yeah.
they're like fighting for the universe,
Yeah, the
And,
Universe
like,
arc.
where everyone has like a parallel universe
I can't watch.
equivalent.
I can't watch Dragon Ball Super anymore, dude. It's because they dragged the movie. Because everyone's seen Battle of Gods, right?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
dragged the movie for 14 episodes, and it was grueling.
I mean, I like how the new characters are kind of being put into like implementation.
Yeah.
But the show, it has some funny moments, and some good fighting sequences. But I don't feel like Goku's really got any threats left in the universe.
I mean, because they're gonna end up getting the Dragon Balls and wishing everybody back. So it's like
That's the end game.
The only fighting I got was I can go Ultra Instinct now and be Ultra Instinct Goku because
What is Ultra Instinct? Is it Saiyan God or no?
no, it's like past Saiyan God, and I think it's like made by this one alien that wanted to like
You could go beyond Sand God.
Yeah, you want to go stronger, and you got it from this one dragon or something. I haven't seen Super enough to like because after Battle of Gods I got bored.
I have no idea what's going on. I just like the fights and the Justice dude with the mustache.
Hey, remember when Dragon Ball was a martial arts show?
Remember when Krillin and Goku fought on the same stage?
And Krillin actually stood a chance?
Yeah.
That was a good times.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not dissing Z. I do like Dragon Ball Z a lot. I guess maybe when I go back to watching old school Dragon Ball, it's like, gosh, where did it all go?
I miss Launch.
Yeah, I miss dude. When's Launch gonna be a fighters? Because they need more female fighters in that game, though.
I feel like they kind of
She's
forgot
gonna
about
have hover boots and just shoot people instead of using Kai blasts.
Yeah, basically.
it. So she'll be like a Yamcha.
Well, actually, Yamcha
But
fights
stronger.
Yamcha is like Wolverine in that game because
Wait, what? He uses.
He's a wolf child.
Yeah.
Well, like, does he do anything beyond Wolf Fang Fist? Because that's all I know him for.
Yeah, he does Wolfang fix it. I forgot that one orb thing that he uses to like point around.
I have
and
no
shoot.
idea.
Oh.
But they made
Yeah,
that like
it's
little
cool.
mini game in between cutscenes of Dragon Ball Z.
Oh.
So where you kind of like loading up the screen in Budokai and you're using Yamcha's like move, like destroying like little tiles as the screen loads up.
Yeah, that's what the moves is. So I think that's where they pulled it from because Dragon Ball Fighters was Again, I love that game. That game is great. I don't have it because unfortunately my PS4 has just been sitting right there waiting
So if
for
a
me to
subscriber
go.
wants to send us a PS4, do it.
Yeah, do send me a PS4 so that I can finally play as my bae, Android Majin Buu 21. And she's single too. She's
How did that work? Does she have a cell tail and she just ate Majin Buu, or?
I guess so. No, because she likes sweets. Apparently that's her fighting style. It's like she'll turn you into donuts and
So
cakes.
that's Boo's kind of deal.
Yeah, it's like booze kind of deal, but mixed with an android, which is weird.
So she could take life force.
Yeah, she could take life force, but it's like she's not perfect. So I mean, yeah, I guess so. It's interesting. I don't. If I had the game right now, I would tell you everything and spoil it all, or we would just. I don't know if we're gonna do anything in the future on this channel. We're gonna like play games and stuff. Like I don't know if you guys would.
I don't even know how to do that.
Me neither.
Yeah,
So.
LP. Yeah, I don't think because I mean, remember when we tried to do a Tokyo March?
Yeah.
LP and that.
I mean, we could kick it back to the early 2000s and just go get a hand cam and just point it at the television.
and then the red light on the TV
Yeah.
shows.
We can open up a Twitch channel and just play Soul Calibur 2.
Oh,
I
dude,
mean, that's
let's do
incredibly bad, but I mean, it's possible. I
Wait, with the
guess.
handy cam just kind
Yeah,
of...
just doop.
I mean, that's a possibility. I don't know how that works.
But yeah, if we want to get back to the battle waifu thing, no, yeah,
So that would be a battle waifu.
yeah, Android 21, best battle waifu. Now that you thought about my recent battle waifu, DonnieK, tell us your battle
What?
waifu.
Like, hang on. Yeah, okay, sure. I didn't give it much thought, but Ozen would be cool to just watch beat up things.
Oh my gosh, Ozen destroyed. Oh yeah, because you need to watch Made in Abyss, dude.
Oh, yeah, no, I haven't. That's on my list. There's a lot of things I haven't watched.
It's okay.
Yeah, no,
You'll
I
get there.
mean, I just barely watched Black Lagoon. I'll make Revy my battle waifu.
I would think DonnieK would say Revy would be his battle waifu, but
I mean,
what's
I'm-
Revy your favorite character?
I mean, she would be a battle waifu because she's basically fights everything.
Yeah. Wait, DK, would you?
Well, like, no, my favorite character in Black Lagoon?
Yeah.
No, my favorite character is either Balalaika or Roberta.
Oh, I forgot
Battle
Balalaika.
Laika's really cool.
So
Yeah,
Balalaika
no,
would be your battle
She's
waifu.
rad.
Battle waifu in the sense of she can fight and can shoot things, but it's like she could just send out her army against you and call it a day. Now I can't wait to do the splash art for this episode.
I mean, well, now that I'm actually...
There's a Scarlet, I want that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just thinking it over, just, okay, when these characters... I'm picking old people. I just realized that I'm picking old people.
You're picking experience. Someone who knows battle.
I mean, like, let's see,
I guess.
how old do you think,
Ozen is or
well, no, Ozen's like 130.
Yeah.
Anyways, but, Balalaika's like, what, you think she's in her
probably
late
in her
40s,
40s.
early 50s?
yeah,
about right.
40s, early 50s. Yeah, I could see that.
I mean, she was serving during the 80s in Afghanistan.
So she
and,
must be in her 40s.
Yeah, the story takes place in, like, the early to mid 2000s.
Wait.
2006 was the release.
Wait,
So, makes sense.
Shreddie, did you get past? Wait, where did it end off for you?
Okay, so the end of season 1 for Black Lagoon. Spoilers for anyone watching.
Yeah, we can go all out, dude.
I can't. Everyone's probably watched it. Like I told my friend, he's like, "Oh, you're late to that party."
Yeah, you're really late to that party.
It's okay. Hey, when I was first watching it, I was pretty late to that party.
Well, we'll hang out and watch Jormungand. It's like an updated Black Lagoon.
How did it? I think you. I don't remember.
You remember Vampire Twins?
No, there were no vampires.
No,
Okay.
so if you just finished season 1, that means that he got high in the jungle with a leprechaun.
Oh yeah, no, the leprechaun driving the little jeep. This thing will get you to safety.
Wait, was that the episode? No.
Where he's hanging out with the Japanese terrorist.
Oh.
And then the I guess Taiwanese purebred girl.
Oh, the one that has the broken English.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's like, yeah, I could use my sword and cut a big piece of your fat ass.
Oh man.
And they're going all out at each other. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's the
Did
start
you watch
of
it
a-
dubbed?
I watched it dubbed.
Good, you watched it properly.
Good.
I was only by luck, and I so happened that Funimation had the first 3 episodes on YouTube for free.
Yeah.
So I was able to look at it that way, and that was what got me started on it.
I mean.
So it ends with them running away from the jungle, and they take the plans for the nuclear warheads or something.
Yeah, don't worry. They met the they met the CIA, and that's all you need to know.
It's just funny because I would think of Black Lagoon's entire arc would be Battle Waifus because like I would just want to see someone try to claim one of them and just not get hurt unless they're like masochist or something like that. When you think about it,
I mean, the least threatening one that you could pick is
Roberta.
no.
Actually, you know
You're
what?
gonna meet Roberta later, and she's kind of fucking scary.
Yeah,
Anyways,
I did. Like she does show up after.
Yeah.
oh no, I mean Blood Trail.
Oh.
Blood Trail
Blood
is
Trail.
worse.
Oh man.
Oh dang! I mean, you probably don't want to approach her and then like threaten her. I don't know.
Yeah, the least threatening would either be Sawyer the Cleaner or Fabiola, who shows up at. Fabiola's from Blood Trail and Sawyer's from season 2. So check that out.
I definitely will.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be all battle waifus where you just see them battle everything. You can't even claim them because they'll probably punch your face in.
Or stab you, or shoot you, or I don't know.
And I don't want that.
It'd just be a bad.
Or it could be like Rock where he just kind of like deals with it.
See,
He
Rock
just hides in a corner.
Rock is developing his own harem. It'd be like the reverse 50 Shades of Free. Could you just imagine that? See, no, I would watch that dumb movie if it had Black Lagoon characters in it, but it'd just be the opposite. It'd be like, what? It's so stupid.
I don't even know what that show's about. It has no interest to me.
Nah, it doesn't have interest in me. I just know someone I know that likes it, and I'm like, this is bad Twilight fan fiction.
It's okay. Go tell her to go watch. I don't know. What was that latest thing I saw? The Greatest Showman.
Oh yeah, what's his name again? Huey. Is it Huey? Or
It's
no?
Hugh Jackman,
Hugh Jackman
as the main character, and it's a musical, so I had a lot of fun.
Oh man, that's
So,
great.
do you want to watch Wolverine dance and sing with Zac Efron?
See, that was Wolverine the musical. I was waiting for that, but then you had to end it with Logan. Jeez, I'm gonna open up my window. There we go. Okay, no flies where to get in.
Okay.
Oh, sweet, fresh air.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I was about to keep you guys confined in my
Ugh.
dark room, but yeah.
That sounds like a plot from, whatever that movie was, 50 something.
Oh, okay.
50.
Yeah, whatever.
So is that gonna be a butt of a joke now? So it's like if we talk about anything that's with suffering, it's just 50 Shades.
Oh, suffering is good for Sith Lords. It's like vitamins for Sith Lords.
50 Shades, guys.
Oh god.
50 Shades of Grey. You could just, paint it this color and then paint it this version of gray. You learn value that way as an artist.
Chromatic.
Chromatic.
I forgot. Did you post something online? I remember seeing it on my Facebook feed of Beelzebub Ross.
Beelzebub Ross.
And it's just this demon who's just teaching people how to paint.
Yes. I think that might have been me.
What?
So it's basically Bob Ross, but it's like Beelzebub, and he's just doing the same positive paintings.
Yeah, but it's like of this horrific stuff. So it's like this guy getting slain by a demon, and he's getting impaled, and then he's like, I'm going to draw him a friend right over here. Yeah.
I feel like that was me, but I don't know. I want to take
See,
credit
that
for
should
it.
have been released on Valentine's Day. Remember, it's a romantic comedy.
I know they did last year.
The first one was, yeah.
Why didn't they do that for this year? I would have went to go see that.
Fox budgeting.
Oh, yeah,
I
no,
guess
probably.
because remember Disney bought Fox now,
Oh yeah.
so we're gonna finally get the X-Men hopefully in Marvel. So I'm waiting for that. But I don't know who's gonna follow up with Hugh Jackman though. That's my only issue.
Why? Was that over? There's no more Hugh Jackman Wolverine?
No, yeah, that was his last time playing Wolverine. Is he? Yeah, that's his last time playing Wolverine.
In Logan?
Yeah. In Logan, that's his last time.
Hmm.
And by X-23 arc or whatever we're gonna get.
Oh dang, we're gonna lose so many good actors.
Oh, I know, right? Patrick
Who's gonna
Stewart.
replace them?
I don't know. Disney's
Disney's gonna.
It's Disney.
Wait for
they can
Zac
do
Efron.
stuff.
Watch, we're gonna get
In
bought out by
Wolverine.
Disney one day. See,
Oh,
even
no.
we will be bought out.
Why
Disney.
would they need those guys? Who knows?
Because they need those guys. Those guys will save Disney. It will make more profits for the mouse. Speaking of the mouse, I mean Kingdom Hearts 3. You guys are no, okay. No.
I only have a Xbox. I can't play Kingdom Hearts.
Oh man.
I talked to someone who liked Kingdom Hearts once, and I said, "Oh, that's cool."
Oh, I was hoping that your mind was melted when they opened their mouth and told you the entire lore of Kingdom Hearts.
Oh,
That's what happened when I heard about Undertale from someone, and it was just like, "Oh, so that's what that's all about." I didn't have to play the game. You just open your mouth and tell me everything.
No, I think the thing is that Kingdom Hearts, yeah, that plot, apparently it was supposed to have a simple plot, but they wanted to appeal to Final Fantasy people, so they decided to make it super expansive. So it's basically just a philosophical plot about existential nihilism.
I always think that Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy, whatever, are the same thing because I can't separate them in my mind.
So an easy way to get caught up before Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out is I remember there's a video online where a guy explains all the stories of each Kingdom Hearts game in chronological order.
Oh my god! Just toss in like Fire Emblem in there.
Don't worry, no. I mean,
Fire
Kingdom
Emblem's
Hearts alone, covering all 9 of the games, is 3 hours long.
Yeah, like
Do I want to dedicate my time to that?
Yes, so that you can be caught up for the game.
With freaking Monsters Inc. and Sully's in there, because that trailer just that trailer just dropped.
I like Monsters Incorporated.
That was a good movie.
I love that movie.
I remember that movie when I was like 2003, when my cousin lived here.
That's a good film.
Yeah, what's Pixar doing now?
Coco. There was that animation that I think was by Pixar with like the sweater inside the Lost and Found that's like animated and like picks up lost things for the
one for like this bully.
And then the protagonist is a bully on the playground who takes everything from everyone,
which is new because it's like sorry if like my phone keeps going off audience. Apparently people at the video game development are like trying to be like, yeah, we do this, we do that. But yeah,
oh wow, you're so popular.
Oh yeah,
I get like one text message a month, and it's really sad.
There's a video game.
There's a video game. Oh, I mean, there's a video. Should I even explain what the video games you might be working on or no? Nah, we'll just wait till they develop. Maybe
if it happens, and then you could explain the final product.
Yeah, I know, right? What? Are we gonna be sellouts now? I'm kidding. But yeah, but not just battle waifus today. I feel like we've been robbed of this, Shreddie. Waifu appreciation.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
okay.
Well,
I didn't expect this.
Does that make every February waifu appreciation?
Yes, because it's the month of love, and right now I'm a lonely man sitting in my lonely room. Where I get irritated when flies come in my room.
Damn,
because I like cleanliness.
Well, if you want to do that, I'm not sure how you want to take that.
Well, I mean, I can bust out my big figure of my waifu up in that corner, but...
You're just going to start that up again? You whip out the waifu pillow as well?
You know, you just reminded me, like, where is this shrine that you said you made?
Oh, I put it away because I didn't have enough room for it. Oh. So I had to put it up in my cabinets.
It's hidden.
Yeah, but yeah, Shreddie, you want to do it? I'm down.
What do I have to do?
Just whatever, dude. Whoever you appreciate.
Oh.
Remember, we were robbed of this. I'm just letting you know. We can talk about it.
I appreciate Xenon.
Oh, tell us more about Sinon.
Sniper from Sword Art Online. What more can you want from a person?
Wait,
that's...
why?
Why?
Okay, we're
I'm not even attacking Sword Art. It's more of like, why did you pick the sad girl?
Because she's the sad girl that
She's
needs love.
sad.
That's my whole reasoning. She needs a hug.
She's sad. So we made her into waifu form.
That's exactly why. I remember now.
We made it
'Cause
emotion.
not exactly that I feel bad for her, but it's just like, you need a hug.
So we
You
personified
deserve
an
better
emotion.
than freaking Kirito. Come into my arms and just...
She's too sad to live.
Shut up. I'll make her happy. That's my job.
This was supposed to be an appreciation to DonnieK. No.
I mean,
really?
I'm just appreciating...
No, but tell us more about the sad.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell
Personified.
me about sad girl.
I mean, we could just move on.
No, it's up to you. No, I'm being serious.
I'm-
Come on.
Up to me, I'm moving on.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. Then what else?
What
you got?
else? Who else will I appreciate? Megumin.
Yes, there's a good one.
At least she's not sad.
No, she just likes explosion magic.
Yeah, I know.
Explosion.
Let's see.
You got more about me? Give me. Come on. You gotta tell me why. You appreciate him.
She's got all this energy that's just positive and shit. Like, yes, that's good. Oh,
She has a cat and she has a hat. That's all you need.
Cat
that's
hat.
all you need.
So what I want is a Dr. Seuss book with Megumin on it.
I just like the Chunibyo type of characters that are more passionate about like the magic and like their lore, much like Kurisu and Rika from what's it, Chunibyo.
Oh, okay. I forgot about that show.
Oh, I forgot that show existed.
Mio from K-On!
I'll let you.
You will have to let me have. You can't just go and watch a show and just like, oh, I like that one. I'm gonna hit you.
Oh gosh.
I'll get violent about
In
that.
my own room.
I know you're the host, but I'm not gonna stop myself.
Oh my gosh. Okay, go ahead. More about Mio.
Let's see. I mean, what? That's on the top of my head. I could just think of. Oh, and Senna from Haganai.
Oh.
She just gets tortured and like she doesn't deserve all that crap she gets. She just needs a hug too.
Why? She's thirsty for lolly.
Yeah, that's her thing.
Oh my
I
god.
won't get in between that and her like.
Just ignoring that and tiptoeing around it. Anyways, she is
Yeah.
a sad girl who needs friends.
Will I feel weird if I say that I appreciate Nanachi a lot for making this?
That is, well, tell me, is that ultimate sadness right
I
there?
don't know if it's
No, that's Homura from Madoka Magica. Who
That's true.
She thrives on misery.
on Madoka.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I tried to go back to watching Madoka.
Did you finish that one at least?
I finished it.
I finished Madoka,
Oh,
but
okay,
I forgot
good.
about it
I
later.
forgot it. I don't even know what happened. In
All
that
I
show.
remembered was...
Did you watch the sequel?
No, but you can go ahead and
Yeah.
spoilers. I don't care.
That's okay. No, it's just that her pain and sadness is so infinite that she was able to destroy God.
Oh my gosh. But I thought that was Madoka who did that. And then they had
No,
that...
Madoka became God, and then Homura said, "No, I want my Madoka because if she's God, she can't be Madoka."
She's not gonna be the same.
So then she proceeded to tear God apart, and she's like, "Oh, good, I got my bestie back."
Bestie, air quotes.
Yeah.
That's what the tuition audience thinks.
I got my bestie back. I had to kill God for it, but I got my bestie back.
So that's what I want you to do at your next job interview. Is just that, like, so what did you do today? I got my
Bestie back. I kill God.
God, this is what qualifies me for the job. Sir, you're working at In-N-Out.
That reminds me, jobs.
That's another thing.
That's another thing. I applied to become a librarian, assistant aide librarian
Neat.
at
Neat.
my high school's rival school.
Oh, that's great.
So I'm gonna teach knowledge and find books for them.
And then tell every student in the library that your school sucks and my school's better.
Yeah, the bellhop position that I applied for never called back.
Oh.
And then the other job, I was just like, nope, I'm not getting into food again. This is a
Wait,
mistake.
so are you trying to get into the library position, or you're there?
No, I'm trying to.
Oh, okay.
I already submitted my application, and they told me, why should we give you this job? What skill sets do you have that will make you better? Or
In
qualifying
all caps, did you respond with "I am knowledge"?
I I'm so tempted to just make an Alexa version of you, so that you just ask someone. So, Alexa, what's the weather like today? Did you try breaking an umbrella? And that's kind of the idea.
Well, that's apparently a commercial that they did for Amazon Alexa where she lost her
Google
voice.
Bliat is where it's at.
So they gave Alexa. So they just had all these celebrities just call the Alexa app, and they're like, Alexa, what's the weather today? And I think a famous celebrity was like, weather? How am I supposed to know that? I make millions. Look at me. Woo!
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, as a job, I should have just.
Alexa, what's the weather outside? I'ma make it rain.
It's sunny in Philadelphia today. That's not where I live.
Alexa, it's raining in Philadelphia. You're wrong.
Yeah, no, they gave me like a 5,000 character limit to like what I could write to them, and I kind of gave them like I could organize data, I could fill out forms. This is easy, and like I'm hoping they'll give me some kind of interview.
Yeah, I'm doing job hunting too, but yeah, it's just yeah, I applied to the most shameful thing as an art major would do, and that's work at Starbucks.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say you became a commissions artist on DeviantArt.
Oh yes.
You're gonna start drawing fanfics on this stuff.
Yes, that was my live stream. That's what I went to art school for.
I've seen that online where it's just those fan arts of DeviantArt.
Oh, dude.
Sonic. Original characters. I'm sure there's other ones.
Oh yeah. Did you ever try to look it up? Your name, add the hedgehog before.
No.
Just a straight up no.
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 What about you, DK?
No, I haven't.
Oh, I did once.
Did you get anything good?
I got an edgelord.
Yes.
I got a straight up edgelord. No, like a female edgelord, I guess. And I was like, what? Are you gonna try it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna search it up now.
Oh my gosh!
Hang on.
You hear it for folks, guys. One
Hang on.
exclusive.
Instead of actually using my name, I'm just gonna use my handle and see if it actually shows up.
Exclusive.
Wait, so what are you putting into the...
Krondar the Hedgehog.
Krondar.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no!
Shreddie the Hedgehog.
Shreddie's gonna do it.
I like these. I've seen Eddie the Hedgehog. It was actually kind of like a green dude who like was a medic or something.
Oh, I mean, I know that there's actually a green hedgehog in the Archie comics. R.I.P. Archie, Sonic.
Like, what do I get? No, there is no Krondar the Hedgehog. Instead, all I get is a bunch of Sega Genesis cover art.
So you're just a Sega Genesis at this point.
Yeah, I guess.
So all I wanted to do is just add spikes to the Sega Genesis.
I mean, like, okay, just going down here, like, picture number 7 is Sonic Spinball.
So you're Sonic Spinball now.
Yeah.
What came up?
I've got a cool cover art now that's just Shreddie.
That's cool.
Shreddie the Hedgehog.
Shreddie the Hedgehog.
I'm gonna save this.
He runs really, really fast. No, but yeah, oh god, the grind is tough. So yeah, that's what I just did was
Issa the Hedgehog Issa the Hedgehog does sound edgy.
Yeah, it does. Well, I actually use my real name, not
Yeah.
my handle name, but yeah.
We're staying away from hedgehogs since the last episode.
Yeah, I know, right?
It was
I mean,
practically all enchiladas.
I mean, if I want to run respect to Nanachi being a waifu, I appreciate.
Alright, I forgot about this. So why?
I mean,
Gee, what's
is
that
he a
from?
girl?
Yeah, it's a little girl who ate trash.
Oh yeah, well that's why I like her, I guess. And she's a medic and has good medical skills, so I can use these shrooms to hopefully revive your friend. She's got a cool design. That's why I like Nanachi. Just a cool design. Just a cool. I'm not a furry or nothing, but I'm just saying. At this point,
What
Save
thing is
yourself from the Inquisition.
Yeah.
What's Nanachi again?
Nanachi's
It's
like
a little rabbit girl from Made in Abyss.
I would not know. I'm thinking Nenechi from New Game too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I mean, that character's annoying.
I know, but it's just
I mean, they made her less annoying in season 2, but I never bothered finishing it. How is she?
it's an interesting ending where it's just kind of it's not gonna have a season 3.
Oh man.
It's just the same. It's the same thing.
On the same thing with New Game, I do like Hifumi.
Hifumin is just.
Oh my gosh, I
fallen.
was so
So
glad.
I was sat
Appreciate
down.
that. Let's appreciate that right now.
Yes, Hifumi. Yes, she's best girl. She's just great. I don't know.
Yagami
great design.
Yagami Ko.
Grid and Co.
Badass.
So
oh God.
just tell me what this is, because I was sat down to watch this and I got a little bored. It was cute.
New game.
Okay,
It's, just,
so
It's about a girl who got a new job, and I saw 2 episodes.
Yeah, Aoba is
It's-
the main character. She goes into a job interview. She gets a job at
a game company.
that developed her childhood favorite game.
Final Fantasy knockoff.
And
Yeah,
then-
that's as far as I got.
Yeah.
And she continues on and becomes like a director, not art director, but like moves up in the company.
Wait, you don't care for spoilers, do
I
you?
don't. Like, I wasn't sure
Oh.
if, like, the reason why is, like, so...
Okay.
If I were to watch this, am I expecting drama? Because it feels like it go the
It
drama
can be.
route. Or is it going to be fluffy like K-On? One of the two is going to happen.
Okay, so it's not like K-On where there's no drama, and the only drama is the missing piece of strawberry off of
Yes.
Mio's cake, Mookie's stomach now.
Yeah.
The new game isn't much of. It has a little bit of drama where people are like trying to improve their own art and trying to like move up in the company, and then they inherit some kohais
Oh, okay.
in like the second season, which is more the focus.
Oh,
And
okay.
Ifuman gets confidence.
Yay.
So she has more airtime than Aoba, I think.
Yeah, but I heard it's based off for Coma like Pop Team.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
no, yeah. Each segment is like.
But did they have a funny ending in season 2?
It didn't. It wasn't as fun.
Oh
I'm sorry,
man!
I'm sorry. It's not the worst ending. It's just like it's not the similar ending because
Because I remember season 1 ending was funny. And,
you don't care about spoilers, I'll tell you what happens.
I guess tell me, because I was gonna spoil season 1's ending, only because I think DonnieK would like it.
Oh,
But-
man,
but-
let me tell. Is the game a flop? Is that what the ending
Oh
is?
no, it's even better. So apparently, like, okay, anybody who's listening to New Game, skip to whatever timestamp we're gonna have. I don't know, but spoilers for New Game season 1. Unless you want to go season 2 first. It's Shreddie.
Season 1 ended with the drunk.
Oh, that was
camera.
great. So so the game launches, right?
Yeah.
And then they're all
They all go
excited, and
celebrate.
they have a party and stuff. And apparently, Oba and Ko's relationship
Get better.
improves
Improves.
because they're like, oh yeah, they're the besties, right? And then the little, because Oba's best friend is like a little lolly girl named Ninichi.
She goes.
She's a college
She took
student.
the college route,
She took the college route, whereas her best friend took the go straight to
Yeah.
work.
but she kind of misses her best friend, so she ends up picking up a C++ software development.
Yeah, and so she wins a replica rifle or something.
And her senpai is the army junkie.
Yeah, the army
Oh.
girl junkie, which is like apparently another Eurasia. But anyways,
And she like gives her like a little like airsoft gun.
yeah, she gives her an airsoft rifle, and then so what's so funny is at the end of that episode where it's all like fluffy
They're all
magic,
celebrating. They're leaving the bar.
Yeah, they're
And
on a
then there's,
security camera.
Like we're looking through the security cameras footage, and you just see them pull out like a gun.
Yeah, no, because it's like she's drunk, right? Because like Oba was drinking with Ko and
Yeah.
Rin, and you know Rin's always like when she gets drunk, she's like, I'm angry.
Yeah, no, she's-
Mr.
She's like reserved when she's sober, but then when she's drunk, she becomes like a whole different person that she's actually supposed to be,
Like she's more aggressive,
and more protective.
And
Like Kobayashi, or no, not like from Main
Like-
Dragon?
like Kobayashi, kind of like Kobayashi.
I mean, Kobayashi just like her passion for maids, like, and she will argue anyone.
She will just rage about maids.
She'll rage about maids.
Yeah,
There should
And-
be a show called Rage Maids.
that's another Battle Waifu series. Let's go. let's
Man,
go.
no, that what's funny is that when you say it that way, I'm just it's a '90s Saturday morning cartoon
Rage Maids.
by
Voices of
DonnieK.
Oh my gosh. Well, here, let me finish what I was about to
Yeah.
say, and then we can go on. But no, okay. So the ending is Oba goes up to a fence. It's like passed out drunk. The police woman's asking these 3 girls, "Are they okay?" As you're like leaning on the fence.
Yeah.
And then Nenichi with the rifle holds it. Hey guys, I'm ready. I'm ready to come in.
And the police officers
And
get
it's-
really defensive.
And she got doing the fence, and she pulls out her gun, and it was like, and then Oba turns off the TV. He's like, "Oh,
So that's what happened.
that's a thing." And it's like just
Yeah,
doesn't tell
that's-
anyone.
Yeah, I mean, I would have liked to see another version of that where they
Yeah.
have the new characters pull out more guns.
Well, I'll show you the clip. You're
Okay.
gonna just laugh.
and
It's-
then the ending for season 2, it builds up to where Oba starts moving up in the company and designs her own character for the new game.
yeah.
And it actually becomes the forefront of like the new game.
Oh.
And then Yagami Ko, the art director, decides to move on to like a design company in France, but like there's some tension between Ko and Rin.
Oh no!
So that's something you can look forward to.
Oh,
Cool.
no.
And then
So
there's
there
the
is
airport
kinda
scene.
drama.
There is, but it's not that dramatic.
So if you like your game developers, go watch New Game, guys.
I mean, you could go watch
Just go watch Yuri Yuri.
what is it called?
No, but
Shirobako.
Shirobako, yeah.
Go watch that if you want to watch something. Like,
But-
it's basically New Game if it
yeah.
was a little bit more watered down. At least Shirobako actually has drama where we gotta get this new episode up in the air, but we can't deliver it. So then they give it to like the main producer lady. She's like the coolest, raddest lady. She like drifts around town and the police are chasing after her to just give it to the radio broadcasting station on the other side of town.
Yeah, but is it? And then they go initial D on the freaking.
Yeah, but then when she reaches the place, the police are there and they're like, there you are again, the racer kind of lady.
Well, real quick though, but I don't know how realistic Shirobako. I know it's like not realistic, but I remember when they were debating about CG explosions or traditional.
Oh yeah,
hand-drawn
they start talking
explosions,
about keyframes.
and I'm like,
You
God.
probably like it.
Yeah.
I really digged it. I really like the main girl.
yeah.
So that's
I
a
wanna-
warning.
Yeah, I need to watch Shirobako. Well, I remember I started, I just never.
All right, we'll be back in a bit.
Yeah.
Enjoy some music or some what will we put for the nice folk at home?
Random freaking monologue about how much we need somebody. I don't
Are
know.
you okay? You
Yeah.
want a hug? Are you a sad misery girl in the show? Alrighty.
Just like a consumer of trash, I can relate to. We'll get back to that.
To any lonely soul out there, love is like a potato. It comes in all varieties. So, as a potato is round, it can also be flat, like a chip, thus validating waifus. Love is fleeting, insignificant, yet so daunting. This universe's darkness, and the only light we can find is what we can make of it. But no worries. Waifus are there for you. And husbandos, if that's your thing. Remember happy times. If you haven't any, then waifus are happy times. Husbandos are happy times now.
To the trash consumers of aisle 9, please pick yourselves up. You're embarrassing yourselves. Also, that old lady wants those burritos behind you.
As individuals, we can only do so much. We are social creatures. Like koi and dolphins, we can die of loneliness. You might ask, how can I fill this void? Dear trash eaters, look into my eyes. Titty is temporary, but war is eternal. Pain is an illusion, and love has a shelf life of about 100 years. Make it count.
And we're back to Those Guys Podcast. So yeah, what'd you say about DK about consumer of trash?
Oh yeah, no, you. Why do you actually call a waifu the consumer of trash, rabbit, girl, furry?
What? Why?
So infuriating.
I mean, I like Nana. She's great.
Yeah, she
but
has a cool hat.
She has a cool hat and a cool design, but that's it. No, like I said, I'm laying
Her
down
love
on
for her best friend, whom she threw into a fire, is fine.
Yes, by Mega Man.
Either way, just to close that entire segment, since it seems you two actually threw out. I mean, I guess, like, do I actually think of waifus? No, not on a regular basis. what, like, favorite character would be probably Holo from Spice and Wolf, but, like, the waifu thing of, like, oh yeah, like, my girlfriend, no. That's... no.
That's
OTP is with Lawrence. That was a good story. Hopefully season 2.
Yeah, no, I don't think of it as a girlfriend kind of situation. More of just an appreciation of, like,
On a more
character.
separate note, Umaru is a relatable character.
You're trash!
Because
Get
I
out of my
like
house!
chips.
Get out of my house!
Umaru almost made me switch my lifestyle around where I was like, I bought a whole bag of chips and a whole liter of Sprite. Not Coca-Cola, because I don't like
Umar
Coca-Cola.
restricted my religion.
But I almost started the potato transformation.
At first I was lost, but then I found Umaru, and then I saw the way.
Umar restricted my religion.
That's what I know. It was just like, why don't I live my life like that?
No.
But then I realized, no, I'm not a productive member of society.
It's really sad because the way I actually saw, like, a mutual friend once asked me, like, Matt, why do you relate to Umaru? Like, this person's utter garbage. And my response was, because I relate to her, because she's perfect and has all her friends and, like, it's just a perfect human being, but then she goes home and doesn't give a shit and just wants to eat potato chips and play video games, and that is the life I want. A perfect social life where everything is great, and I go home and stop caring.
Like, what did I do just 2 minutes ago? Oh yeah, back to more chips. God, what a trash character. Oh, the bane of my existence.
Appreciation month.
But yeah, it is an appreciation, so yeah.
So you gotta turn that around.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's if we were on the old show, wink wink, but no. Apparently, like I said, we here at Those Guys appreciate everybody's waifu, regardless of how trashy they are. Like my friend Galco over here. This $180 figure I bought at Anime Expo, complete with a staircase and everything.
He's stroking this box. Hang on, I'm actually curious. What is the scale of this?
It's 1/8. It's bigger.
It's 1/8.
It's bigger
So,
than the...
8 times the size of this, and you'll get the life-size equivalent.
Oh no! See, what I plan to do in life sculpture class is sculpt Galco in life size.
Piece by piece.
Yes, thick by thick, every layer.
Well, let's close this segment. Move on to what now? You want to talk about Warhammer?
Oh,
yeah. You brought up Warhammer.
I mean, yeah, that was just to answer your question on what have I been doing. Let's see. I wake up, I go to work for 8 hours, come home exhausted, listen to Warhammer podcast to sleep. It's a really long and grimdark story based off a tabletop game, which is too expensive for my blood.
Oh yeah.
It's like a lot of money for it. I remember.
Oh yeah. That's what I thought it was a show. Like.
No, it's a tabletop gaming thing. It's like buying like 5 of those just so I could make them fight.
No, because I remember seeing this the miniatures, quote unquote. Those things are huge.
Yeah.
And detailed as heck.
Yeah, and you have to paint them. You have to sand them and then paint them again, and then you go look up the stats, and then you build the battleground that you play on. And then you have to dice roll to move them, and you have measuring tape to make sure they go the right distance.
I will have to choke on what I'm eating right now.
That's okay. And then there are many factions. This is basically D&D in space.
Oh my.
In the year 4000.
I mean, fun fact. I heard. You know how I heard about Warhammer 40K was because of a Gears of War knockoff of the game called Warhammer 40K.
No.
I didn't. Yeah, so they made a game for the Xbox 360, which is just basically Gears of War, but it's not Gears of War.
Oh wait, are you talking about Warhammer 40K Space Marine?
Yes.
That is a fun game that I only played the demo.
Oh. I might do like Gears of War. That's the only thing from Xbox I like. I like it more than Halo.
Heresy!
Yes! Call me! Smite thee down!
So what's the deal here? Because I feel like I can get involved.
I like Gears of War because
you like Halo.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I didn't say I hate Halo.
I know. You're saying that Gears of War is better than Halo.
Because you can chainsaw aliens in space!
I really like Gears of War. Rest in peace, Dom. Halo, isn't there a character that dies that you like get attached to?
What? Are you talking about Mr. Johnson?
Maybe, I don't know. He wasn't very memorable, I guess.
Yeah, don't worry. He dies in episode 3, and it's sad, and then it never continued.
Let me weigh out my opinion about Halo versus Gears of War, because I played both very frequently.
Extensively.
I played Gears of War. I really like that one. And I played Halo. I first played the Halo Wars. That's like more like a...
RTS.
Yeah, where you kind of build bases and you have to invest your resources into new units to fight your enemies. But Gears of War, its story is a lot more like intensively like there in front of you. But Halo's just kind of it's also kind of like you're following a story, but you're just kind of moving from place to place. I feel like the story is better in Gears, but I like the gameplay on multiplayer for Halo more than I do for
Well,
Gears.
I like Mr. Chief. He fights aliens and doesn't afraid of nothing.
But Gears of War is the most bro-ish game ever. It's like just straight bro.
Hey, you're right. Actually,
it's super
Halo
bro.
Wars is too.
But Halo Wars
But
is
you have
that's RTS.
You have a
though.
lady bro as well.
Yeah. Well, no, but they have lady bros in Gears now. You know what's so funny? I remember the director of Epic Games is like, so we're not gonna make our women like Dead or Alive characters, even though they are kind of hot, but we're just gonna give them just the same armor as the male characters, just they're not wearing a shirt under it. And I'm like, okay. Actually, speaking of Dead or Alive, you know there's a Halo character in Dead or Alive, right?
Oh, really?
No. What?
There's actually a theme like a Spartan that likes anime and like plays games and fights in Dead or Alive in the Dead or Alive 4 tournament. It's great.
Sweet Jesus. Okay,
It's
what's her name?
God, it's just Agent. It's just Spartan.
Oh man.
Agent
Okay,
Zero.
because I was hoping it would have been from Master Chief's batch of Spartans, so it's like, oh, okay, is it Kelly?
I think it might be. I don't remember, but I don't know if they explicitly said it was a female Spartan, but it's just because it was exclusive to the Xbox, they were able to get the Spartan in this game.
I mean, what comes to mind as well is if you watch the old animated movie Halo Legends, where there's a short of the legendary Spartan 1337, and it's just really anime, and he just fights a brute.
Oh my god! Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah.
That animated Halo.
Yeah,
It's
he's
like,
Spartan 1337.
it's like the
I
really-
think the multiplayer is better for Halo. Because if you play multiplayer for Gears of War, you're just fighting on a room and like you have to put up barricades and it's just as fun, but not as fun as fighting each other in Halo. The dynamics of the shooting is like way different.
So like Tom Clancy's Rainbow Siege, where you put barricades up.
Yeah.
That's why I played the dude from the new Tom Clancy game. It's just.
But yeah, you know how in Gears of War that's kind of like the multiplayer for 3, I think.
I mean,
I played more Gears of War than I have Halo.
Hey, see, now we know.
But I'm not trying to like lean over to one.
well, no, it's not that. I mean, I think we could all agree that the Doom guy is best character.
Yes, we can. We all agree because we're all playing Doom now. So,
It's the Doom guy.
So here's what I feel like this sums up our entire like month is just we've been talking about waifus and Doom. That's all.
That kind of sums up our month. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just waifus and Doom. So like, hey guys, Android 21's best girl. Oh my God, Doom soundtrack is so
Actually,
good.
that is kind of what happened in our chat online, our Facebook chat, where it's just
There's a lot of Doom.
it's.
I'm actually planning to get Doom with my brother for his computer, so I get to
Good.
play Doom.
Good.
And also, just tell me the evolution of this character if you're gonna play more Doom.
I will. I like the idea of it. It's just where it's rip and tear.
Well, no, it's because like the main character evolves through the series. Because the first one, you're just a guy.
Yeah.
Like, there's not much of a story. You're just a guy. You end up on Mars, and you have to go fight demons.
Mm-hmm.
You're just the Doom guy.
Yeah.
And then
The Doom
episode
guy.
2, you're the Doom Marine. You're just the Doom Marine, which is a Marine who went to Mars, has to go fight more demons, and this time at least you're a soldier. You're not just some dude.
Not just some.
You're the
someone-
Doom guy.
You're Doom guy's Elon Musk.
Yeah, and then-
he sent himself to Mars.
And then the third one was a gritty reboot called where you're just the Marine, and you have to go deal with this problem that happens on Mars and a lot of stuff. And then in the Doom 2016, it's your main character is the Doom Slayer, who's just this dude, an interdimensional being, no origins, just ended up in hell, really angry, killed a bunch of demons. The demons were so scared of him, they locked him in a box, and then they put a bunch of hieroglyphs that says, "Do not open box, it's full of bad stuff." And that's how the game begins, is that humans
really
open
cool.
the box.
So I remember Doom.
I just love that soundtrack.
I remember when Doom 4, like when they were, because I heard about the pre-production for Doom 4, and it was supposed to be like the demons were supposed to invade Earth, and it was going to be a post-apocalyptic hell, and it had this entire story. But then what happened was, when they were going into making 2016 Doom, they were like, why are we coming up with the story and crap? Just
Oh yeah, no, they don't. They still have some like story, like fighting element, and then ambience, and like Like I was watching that video you sent me about the music
Doom,
creation, why it's so genius compared to all the other fighting games.
Or like just other shooters in general, where it's like cover and shoot. It's like no burn, just you go straight in, because if you ever take cover in Doom. You're
No, I actually tried that where I played it with Halo Tactics, and then I died horribly, and then I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna rip and tear.
Yeah, you have to like literally run all over the place.
Yeah, when I was playing with Halo Tactics, the reason why wasn't even I need to take cover to reload. There is no reload in Doom. My biggest worry was I'm conserving ammo, and then eventually I stopped caring because I realized when I run out of ammo, I just punch things. And if I punch enough things, hopefully I get ammo.
No,
I mean you get, but your pistol's infinite though.
Yeah, but it sucks. I'd rather just punch everything.
You're saying it, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's the appeal of that game, where you just literally boot it up and punch some people in like 5 seconds. You're already punching someone in the face.
Yeah, and the interact button isn't the reload button because there's no reload, as I just said.
Well, the developer said that at this point, he's like, no, we just want to focus purely on action. You think this is stupid? I think this is stupid. This is great. Let's have fun, everybody. That's literally what Doom 2016 is, and I love it.
No, I'm just telling you that the interact button in this game, because you know how most games you have to hit some kind of interaction key to do something?
Yeah.
Like pull up a little menu to like switch weapons.
No, I mean more like, I need to open this door. You have to hit the lever.
Oh.
And then you have to hold X or something to
Sure.
activate. No, you just punch it.
Punch
it's literally you go to the lever and you hit the melee button and then you just watch him punch the lever and then it opens the door.
That's the most metal game ever, dude.
No, that would be Brutal. Brutal Legends is the most metal game ever.
Oh, I mean, next to it's Doom. I mean,
Doom is like it's
Jack Black teams up with the Doom guy to go fight more demons.
Yes. Can we have that now?
That'd be great.
That would be amazing.
One, the battle mechanics are improved by tenfold. The music gets carried over from Doom, but then also includes a lot of like metal classics. And like, have you guys ever played Brutal Legends before?
I've heard of it.
I have it on Xbox.
No, I've heard it. I haven't played it.
Okay, so basically you're how does it start? I think you're Jack Black. No, you're the guy's name is Eddie as well. Like
I don't know why you like it.
Yeah. The main dude, he basically is like a roadie for
a band.
For a band, but then like the stage like falls on top of like this pop punk type of band that's like, imagine
Metallica going up to the Beatles and being the shit.
No, it's just like the sissy version of metal, and it's just a little bit less like intense, but it's not like the old kind of metal.
So pop rock.
Yeah, exactly. But there's pop punk and pop metal.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like the guy's like only the roadie for this place, and he's just like he gets like transported to the other world, and he ends up like in like basically his heaven. Which is just fighting monsters with a guitar axe, and everything you do with like your guitar is interactively like a weapon.
Oh my god!
And then each boss has like its own genre. Like the first dude is a glam rock or glam metal guy. The bass player on the mountain.
So is it hack and slash or
hack and slash? But you have a little bit of story and a lot of free roam.
This is Lollipop Chainsaw.
Oh my god!
But no. The thing is, the theme is a lot different.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So there's my favorite one was Going to the Mountain, where the guy makes bass strings out of metal spider strings.
Okay.
So basically, there's a lot of animals that also live there, but they're also like infused with a lot of like items from like the stage. Like,
Yeah.
there's panthers with like you have to play the game because there's a lot of different characters that you have to fight and you can use for your team.
I think I get Brutal Legend on my PS3 because I remember it coming out for it. I might play it now because I've heard
It's easy to get and it's very fun. It's funny because like for me as a metalhead, I really like hearing all this extra music while you're driving your Deuce, which is your hot rod summoned from hell. So then you play like a solo and it pops up out of nowhere. And then you have Ozzy Osbourne as your main techie guy.
Actually, you know what's so funny is he
gives you your weapon
Tim
upgrades.
Schafer, the guy who made Psychonauts.
Yeah.
It's the same guy who made Brutal Legend.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it looks interesting. I want to play it.
I like the story and I haven't finished it yet because there's a lot of things you have to unlock.
Mm-hmm.
I still have to find Jack Black's counterpart, Kyle Gass. And he's hidden somewhere in the map and I can't find him.
Oh.
The map's really big though.
Yeah.
Like it has like maybe 8 layers of world to it.
Well, if we're on the topic of metal, I mean, like I said, I think I sent you some of those
Doom.
samples of Doom and Mick Gordon.
So I could feel like if they put those two things together, it'd be great.
Oh my gosh, have Mick Gordon direct the next Brutal Legend game if they ever make one. That'd be dope.
I mean,
I do like Rip and Tear though for the soundtrack. I mean,
Rip and Tear is definitely my go-to, but I really like BFG.
BFG
It's much
Division.
heavier.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, I like the At Doom's Gate, like the OG one.
Yeah.
But
by its original title, E1M1.
yeah,
E1M1.
yeah, At Doom's Gate, and I find funny how he used a 9-string layered guitar just to get that deep sound, and I'm like, how do you even do that? What chords do you even play on a 9-string guitar?
You can play the regular ones. It's
I
just,
understood it's a guitar with 9 strings. I don't understand why that's a big deal though.
imagine like having a bass guitar, but also on your guitar. So you have like the gauge of the string is a lot bigger.
Yeah.
And so then those type of notes sound a lot heavier.
Ah.
It's starting to become really popular though, because a lot of people like gent and progressive metal now,
Mm-hmm.
and like that's where the music's headed.
So like metalcore, or no?
Metalcore is before that, because metalcore is more like through 2006 to 2010.
So progressive metal, is that what it's called?
Progressive metal has a lot of like time signature changes and a lot of polyrhythms that are just too stupidly smart for me to appreciate. I think they sound great, and whoever could play them, kudos to you, but I don't give a shit. I'm here to play metal, and I'm gonna summon a demon while I do it. That's my mentality about metal.
The only gripe
I like metalcore though. It's more like Bullet for My Valentine and some other stuff.
Yeah, tribute.
But Doom, it has that 9-string gent style, which is kind of progressive because the rhythms aren't exactly like 1 2 3 4, but they're like 1 2 2 2 3 4 4 1 1 1 2 3 4. Like it's just like holy shit! I need a calculator for this shit.
I mean, I like Doom. I mean, again, I haven't. The reason why I haven't played Doom, not just because it's PS4, but apparently I discovered that I have motion sickness for FPS for some reason. It makes me sad. It makes me sad. I have to like. I don't know what's the right conditions for me to play Doom. Like, I have to actually set up my setup to where I don't get dizzy.
I could lend you Doom 2 for the GBA.
Yes! Yes! Will I get motion sickness from that?
I don't know, but that's a good experiment.
I'll try. I mean, there's Doom for Nintendo Switch, but that's the air quote inferior version because it runs at 30 frames.
Oh, I don't care. I mean, at the end of the day, all the glory kills are still there, right?
Yeah, it's still the same game. It's just it runs.
Yeah. So my favorite way to go kill a demon in that game is one of the enemies. You just trip them, take them down, break their leg, and then smash their head in with their own foot.
Oh, that's so good. I love Doom 2016.
Does Gears of War have that kind of like
No,
mechanic? Like I remember that you could actually have some glory kill.
The 2 kills that you can get, well, the 3 kills you can get is number 1, you can curb stomp them, which is you take them down and you smash their head in with your boot.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that being my favorite way.
Number 2 is
Chainsaw
the
it.
chainsaw bayonet,
Mm-hmm.
where you just rip someone in half with a chainsaw. And then the third way is if you have a frag grenade, you just melee them in the head, and it embeds the grenade into their skull, and then you just watch their head explode.
Oh man, that's good.
That's just also good.
Yes, violence in.
But I don't feel like the music was as involved as Doom is.
Well, the only thing I remember from Gears of War is Mad World trailer.
I mean, because Doom is good. I mean,
Doom is just a great like is it a hack and slash?
No, it's just first-person shooter in the most classical sense.
Yeah, like you're not covering. It's like literally just go in and shoot.
That's how the game should be, where you kind of feel like you're in power of what's going on, not challenging you to defeat someone stronger than you, but you are the strongest one there.
Yeah, it's like this in a North Star.
Yeah, they should make a video game.
Everyone
like
just
that.
challenges you.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's the kind of game I like.
I'm a tough guy. I can beat you. You know what I mean?
I don't like those kind of hide and shoot games because it's too slow. I think Doom is more my pace.
I want to play Wolfenstein though.
That's another fast-person action, which I heard is good, but
Because I just want to shoot Nazis. That's all I want to
yeah,
do.
it's weird because I heard mixed reviews where the game was pretty good, the story was kind of dumb, and what's it called? Level layouts were also pretty good, but like it didn't flow properly if you wanted like a streamlined game of like, why the hell am I in this corridor?
Oh.
But beyond that, like I heard it's a good game if you just want to shoot stuff.
Yeah, I just want to shoot Nazis. That's all I want to do. I mean, it's funny. I find it funny how we went from waifu. So what? The title of this video is gonna be what? Waifus and Doom.
Battle
Waifus and Doom.
waifus, because we're still talking about battle games. But we gotta be like the Doom guy, like outfit.
So Doom guy would be best husband, I'm guessing.
Sure.
Yeah, you know what? I
Is
want
the Doom Slayer best girl?
Doom
Slayer,
Slayer.
best girl.
It's not like I want to kill you or
What was
anything,
it,
Baka.
It's not like I want to kill you or anything.
Catherine the Second,
Yeah.
Doom girl.
God, you made me do it. Jeez. Now I just want Doom Tsundere. Doomdere.
Doom.
Doom today.
That's the title.
no.
Literally Doom Love.
Yeah, Doom Love. Doomdere. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Should that be the title? No.
Baka Cyber Demon.
Oh my gosh. Baka Cyber Demon Death.
Doom waifu. No.
Doom waifu.
Waifu of Doom.
No. It should be waifus and Doom.
Doom today.
Doom Dede. Yeah, Doom Dede.
So,
But we didn't really talk about Assumeres this time around. We're talking about waifus.
yeah,
I think Battle Waifus is fine.
Battle waifus. Okay, no, because like it's just funny how we went from battle waifus and Doom, where it's like, oh yeah, we love our waifus, appreciate them. Now let's talk about ripping and shredding.
yeah, rip and tear.
Rip and tear.
Rip and tear.
Man, I love that. But any plans for the future going forward?
2 trips.
Oh yeah, dude.
I mean, if you guys want to talk about that,
Are you going to scuba?
I don't get to.
Oh yeah, talk about scuba.
So you're not going to scuba?
I know. I'm scubaing like maybe 2 weeks or something like that.
Oh, okay. I
know-
thought you were going on your overseas trip for scuba.
Oh, for Japan?
Yeah.
No, that's more of a pleasure trip going there and staying with a family friend and traveling the country. But I could have scubaed in Belize, which is the second largest coral reef in the world.
Oh, do tell.
So, I'm taking a fish ecology class at my college. My last scientific class of ever before I go to graduate school at some point, because I need to really consider that. So what they have us do is come up with a proposal, and like most of it's going to be descriptive and observe. Why are you laughing?
Because part of what I'm imagining is you just doing science while scubaing. So do they have waterproof paper so you can bring your clipboard? Oh my god, yes!
Yes, there's such thing as waterproof
Hello,
paper.
shark. How are you today?
Wait, waterproof paper, dude? You know how much drawings can get done in the sea? Yes.
So
yes.
essentially, I'm gonna do Hey guys, want to help me create my proposal project? Because a lot of it is behavioral models and counting it and observing behavior, and then explaining it. One of them that we learned in class was a behavioral model that modeled vigilance in fish and predators around their reef,
Yeah.
and how long they're vigilant and how long they're feeding. So if the predator leaves, they run. That's the idea that they had before, that they'd be more vigilant, and once the predator leaves, they'll go straight to feeding. That was the first idea, but then a whole nother behavioral model found that it's not the case. That the fish, what happens is that if there's a bunch of predators constantly around you, you're probably not gonna like spend too much time feeding. Despite like, you're less likely to be like moving out of your place because you're the uncertainty of a fish going around you, like, you're more likely to encounter them, so you're kind of that's your best line of strategy. And even though that fish with less no predators at all still hide because they have that instinct, even though that they would have all the time to go feeding, they're just as vigilant.
So you're saying it's either the two models are feed and vigilance versus just constantly just doing both at the same time.
Mm-hmm. And that model helped predict that kind of behavior. So that's the kind of proposal they want me to do in Belize. So guys, what should I do? What behavior should I be watching?
The former would be easier to see, because how exactly can you say, oh, they're being vigilant and feeding at the same time?
Is when they leave their actual like den or whatever, start eating off of stuff, but then.
Oh man, I mean, I know this is kind of dumb, but
nothing's dumb in science.
No, well, it's because it's like
a flat Earth theory.
No. oh, she's round and thick. Okay, anyways. But,
oh my god.
Yeah,
we're not going back to anime.
No. We'll stick on this. No, it's because like I was just to say, if we do plan to go scuba diving, I would like to see interaction of like how fish capture their prey and how they fight among. Because I remember when I was in Virginia, this squirrel had its food, and then a crow came by and snatched it. Literally snatched it out of the squirrel's hand. And then
savage.
Yeah, it was savage, and then it was eating in front of the squirrel. And then when the crow came back the second time, the squirrel literally bit on to the bird's god dang, what's the
wing? Oh.
What's the back end of a bird's
tail feathers?
The tail feathers, yeah. And was like literally holding on for dear life, like, give us my nut! Give me back my nut!
That's exactly what happens. I mean, there's no there's a blurry definitive line between interspecies interactions.
Yeah.
Like it goes. That's why we have mutualisms, where we have like a fish and a shrimp that are completely different species, whole different lines of evolution, yet they still work together to help the fish remove parasites from its mouth.
Yeah.
But doesn't eat the shrimp. Like that kind of stuff is interesting, and that could also be a if I could find that, like,
yeah,
that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah,
I would like to do something on mutualism because it's a lot easier to understand why that would be the case.
Mm-hmm.
But I would have to kind of work my proposal a little bit more make it more meaningful.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. Like, if you do interspecies relationships, I'd love to see, like, okay, this one needs to help this one, or this one's angry because it took its food away from this other prey. Now, am I going to go back and fight for my prey again and maybe get two, or, something like that?
Yeah, no, that's exactly what you could do.
Yeah.
It just depends on what kind of species are there. That's my problem. I don't know this place. I don't know what kind of species are there or what kind of setting I have access to. What we do is we go to Belize.
Yeah.
We take a plane, and then we take a smaller plane to another part of the country.
Yeah.
And from there we take a bus through like the slums of Belize. And then we end up on a boat and we travel to an island.
Nice.
And then this whole like resort thing is basically like, here's your rooms, and then a little walk down that way is the front end of a beach right next to the coral reef.
That's dope.
So I get to go underwater for part of my spring break.
Oh,
interview
cool.
the fish, realize that you don't speak the local language.
So wait, you're talking about that one episode of BoJack Horseman where he goes meets the fish people and realizes that he doesn't have a talking translator on because he speaks gibberish. So it's like the characters from Splatoon, basically. Oh, you have to play that game.
I haven't played.
Neither have I.
Oh, it's so good. It's so fun. I have it, but like.
Why? Like I was told, it's just
Because he's
Call
an
of
artist.
Duty.
Because he's an artist and he likes making paint.
Splat. Splat.
And then
Yeah, go ahead. More.
So that's my trip. So throughout those 7 days, I'll carry out my experiment that I have to design before I leave.
Nice.
And then afterwards, I analyze it with a bunch of statistics
And then
that I've designed before I left, and then write a paper on it.
And after, do you have another planned trip or no?
I do.
Oh, do tell.
To the holy land of Japan.
Oh man, the land of waifus and doom.
Japan.
I have
I hope you
friend's
find real life
grandmother
tsundere.
who has invited me to be able to stay at her place for a week.
Nice.
So I'm going for 2.5 weeks in July.
Nice.
Nice. That's crazy.
And
I'm
the
saving you money.
trip costs. It so far has cost me, I believe $900 already.
Jeez. Well, what,
That's
just
just
plane
the
ticket alone, or?
a plane ticket alone.
Oh my god.
And then food otherwise, I've been told that the 7-Elevens there are basically high-end restaurants. At
Yeah.
12, everything at 12 at midnight, everything becomes half off.
You don't have to bring me anything, but I just want you to confirm that there is cherry blossom flavored Mountain Dew.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Please do.
Please write me if you want questions answered. Just
goofy things like, is this a thing?
Our
Is this-
tsundere is real. Tell me. Okay, I want you to do is I want you to go to a maid cafe, and then see if you can play video games with the maid, because apparently they have this secret menu. But see, here at our club, our anime clubs, their maid cafes are more tailored to like, okay, this is an event.
we're gonna serve you food like in a regular restaurant.
Yeah, but it's an event where it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna serve you food like a regular restaurant. We have a sort of secret menu, but it's not.
It was not that secret.
But we're not. Well,
It's not as like intricate as most. I'm going to a maid cafe
Yeah,
because
like,
I'm going to
like an actual one ran by business. Like.
Yeah, no, a legitimate one. So we're going for the first week we got a train pass that's gonna cost me another $200.
Mm-hmm.
But that gives me train access to any train throughout Japan.
Oh, that's nice. So it's
So
like
I could just,
okay.
it's basically the blue line.
Oh, nice. but quieter, I bet.
I hope not.
But-
I hope it is.
Well,
I know it's
heard,
packed.
I actually heard that in Japan, like with their trains, they have to, first off, you have to throw out your trash.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Because I heard you can't find a trash can.
Yeah,
20 miles from.
Interestingly enough, I caught up on some etiquette.
Mm-hmm.
Like the unspoken rules of society.
Yeah.
One that caught my attention was that people don't eat and drink water or food and
While walking?
While walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
crazy.
didn't know about that because that's why they don't have any trash cans. They don't want people to be throwing trash everywhere. So
Yeah.
what happens is that you either eat it at the place or you eat it like outside in the front of the store, and then throw away the trash.
Yeah, so it's like stop and eat. But that's the same old thing applies to like smoking, right?
Yeah, smoking would, I guess, be considered the same way.
I thought that people could walk and smoke.
I'm pretty sure they can.
You can, but I'm assuming it's
The
not
other one
what
is
people would like to do.
'Cause I
Talking
heard-
on a train,
'cause I
like if
heard
you get a
it's-
phone call, you take it somewhere else.
Not talking on train. Just don't use your phone publicly. General.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure you can put headphones on and music like you usually do on the home, but you can't.
yeah. No, I'm just expecting they're gonna some dude will come onto the train with like a little plastic bin and sell you some chips from Japan.
They're not gonna do that.
No,
man, the Japanese government would be on that like stick on poo. Like you try to sell something in our train and just
drag them off. Like
Yeah.
they do it here though. Like the dudes that hustle selling
trains.
chips and like sodas out of a
Yeah.
little like cooler, and then they get off on like the train station 3 stations down.
yeah.
That stuff is really funny, but I'm gonna miss that.
But like I said, do bring a Japanese
Yeah.
girl home with you. Her wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It's
What are you-
Valentine's Day.
What are you, my
boys.
father?
Her there.
my dad is like, oh, you're gonna go hang out with your friends and play video games? When are you gonna hang out with some girls?
No. So what I
Just
want you
like,
to do is, I want you to do is your dad is send your dad that maid cafe picture, because their secret menu is lay on the maid's lap and talk to her, or
That sounds fantastic.
Or what-
I need to write that down on
or-
my itinerary.
or-
Because I have a whole itinerary writing down all the stuff I want to do so far. And there's a cafe that we're going to possibly go to that takes reservations.
The Blend S Cafe?
It's actually a video game anime cafe where it caters to people's like anime tastes and video games.
Oh, nice.
So specifically that, and it brings you like the best video games that possible.
Oh my gosh, me and DK, we were talking about it because I don't know if we were still planning to do a Japan trip or whatever.
Oh yeah,
in
you
the
said
future,
like in
next year.
Yeah, for that first week, I'm going south to Kyoto.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go enjoy the summer heat in Kyoto.
Oh
Nice.
gosh.
And go check the Golden Palace.
Tell me if you find Skrillex.
Why? Is that where they're at?
No, that's because he has a.
And I wanted to check out Hokkaido at some point if I was able to. We're checking out Tokyo. We're checking out there's a really good hiking area right there. That's like 1,000 gate hike.
Wait, okay, so why I needed to remember is how many days you got? 2 weeks, right?
Like 2.5 weeks.
Okay, because
2.5 weeks.
how
plus
long
4
is
days.
it to walk up Mount Fuji? I think it's like a 2-day endeavor.
Probably, and I don't think I have the time for that. Although I get to see it from the distance.
Oh, that's nice.
I definitely we're gonna check out the Gundam in Tokyo. That's practically 50 feet tall.
Go to the Capcom bar and go get some Resident Evil cocktails.
Yeah, and please confirm if they have Jill sandwiches over there.
I don't think they would because that's a bad English translation.
Oh, really? I thought that was part of the script.
No.
That they just decided to keep in the English.
No, okay, so in the reboot, it goes because the English voice acting versus Resident Evil 1 was so bad.
Oh yeah, no,
that,
it is.
that they were like, you almost got squished. I thought you were a Jill sandwich.
Yeah.
And then the reboot, they kind of had the acting better, but they still kept the sandwich line, but they didn't say a Jill sandwich. They said you'd fit nicely into a sandwich, which is not as good, but that became a butt end of a joke. And in Dead Rising, they actually have a store called Jill Sandwiches. You can go and purchase a Jill sandwich.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, for me, the main idea is to enjoy food rather than buying like expensive anime stuff.
No, yeah.
Because I am going to Akihabara. God forbid, nothing stops me
I
from
really
going
hope
there.
people just come up to you and give you tissues.
I do too.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd be part of the culture then.
Yeah, but I was also, fun fact, I heard that people give you their business card.
Yes.
They give you they're literally
their
giving
life.
your life.
No, you have
So
to
you
accept
still-
it. Yet, the video that I was watching is like, you gotta accept a business card like they just gave you the golden ticket. Look at it like you haven't read it before.
Yeah.
And thank them for it. Like, and don't crinkle it up and put it in your back pocket because that's basically their livelihood.
Yeah, and basically you're saying, oh, your livelihood means nothing, stuff.
My friend wants me to go over there and buy him like car parts in a van
I think
because the vans there are really cool looking.
I think, like I said, the 7-Eleven, now, if we want to go back on that topic,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it's...
That's how I'm saving my money.
I mean, I don't want to go back to this, but it's similar to the Philippines where it is like an indoor restaurant.
Mhm.
Because I did see tables and chairs out there in the Philippines, too, where they had them, like, sit down.
Yeah,
and
no, the
eat.
7-Elevens, they're way better. The food is probably the best food you're going to have.
I don't know, it's just, I heard that the Eastern 7-Elevens, they have Shopao versus taquitos.
They don't have to
That would make sense.
Yeah, they don't have taquitos.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to be homesick. I'm like, where's your damn taquitos?
They don't have taquitos.
There is no Mexican food on the Eastern
I'm
Hemisphere.
sending them taquitos. I'm going to buy a whole box
No,
of
that's what I
taquitos.
did to Hotel Soap. Was I showed taquitos, and what was it called?
Hang on, I need a moment because my whole world's shattered. That I was
Dude, now you know how I felt when I was in the East Asia, where I was like, dang, I missed my taquitos.
I'm gonna make a post about that where they have no taquitos or Mexican food in Japan.
You're gonna find the one Taco Bell or something, you're gonna eat it and say that's not the same.
Oh
This
yeah,
isn't
dude.
authentic.
Like I said, when I was over there, Taco Bell's not gonna taste the same.
Oh my god, I could be the coolest foreigner ever making tacos for everyone. I'll show them my culture. I'll send them South American food.
I mean, like I said, I don't know if burgers are any good.
Oh yeah, I heard the burgers aren't any good.
Good. Okay, so it confirms my theory that America's the only one that knows how to make a burger properly.
We're going to Denny's. That's also one of
You mean
our.
Pennies.
I don't know what is it there.
You know the anime
Denny's.
version of Denny's.
Denny's.
Remember Tokyo Tribes where they go to a Penny's?
Oh yeah.
It's called Denny's.
Oh yeah, or in Toradora it's Johnny's.
Yeah,
Johnny's. I'm going to Johnny's.
Or Whack-Donald's. Tell me,
that's my
McDonald's.
tell me if you get a Wacky Meal.
that's my strategy for or the McRonald's
Or
from
I'm loving hamburger.
Devil's a Part-Timer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no. I think
But
I think McDonald's is the only thing that's gonna just taste authentic over there.
I don't know.
Because McDonald's is McDonald's. Because like I said, when I was over there, like
It was
even
the same.
it just tasted the same. Like
No matter where you go, McDonald's.
always,
is-
yeah. McDonald's will
Actually,
save you if you
But
want
you know what's funny?
craving for home.
Yeah, and then yeah,
Excuse
you're
me, sorry,
right.
Excuse me.
But the chicken they use in different countries, like in Costa Rica, the food there for chicken, like they actually have chicken wings, like a 4-piece chicken set.
Yeah.
That actually is really decent chicken. In America, we don't have that. We don't believe in healthy
We
food.
don't. We're Americans.
We're fat.
We consume
Americans.
it if it makes us full. Good. Now go back to work.
Go back to the rat
We
race
love our
and get a
freedom and
promotion.
guns. Freedom, our guns, and our food.
Yeah.
We will show these. No, okay, never
Nah.
mind.
Yeah, I mean the culture. I'm mostly there for the food. Like I'm planning to get fat there.
Oh, in Japan.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
don't
gonna
go-
have ramen all the
don't-
damn
don't-
time. It's gonna be great.
Don't get sumo fat, because I remember I was working this one sumo tournament where it's like,
The dudes get really.
oh dude, this one dude was like 5'8" and weighed almost 530 pounds, and I was like, how
Whoa.
does someone weigh that much?
There's lots of people that weigh that much.
How would you?
You know what's really interesting though is the training for sumo wrestlers, where it's a lot of strength training and just making yourself heavy.
Yeah, it's just you eat a lot of food, and then again, your goal in sumo is to push the guy off the other
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go do that too. And I also want to see like a lot of cultural stuff.
Where are you? Are you just gonna hang out on the main island, or are you gonna island hop?
I'm gonna hang out on the main island.
Yeah, you should probably I mean, I would say island hop if you have the money, but you know.
Because then, if you want to go to the two extremes, go north. I heard it's nice, and then if it's winter, it's really cold. Go south and check out all the Chinese stuff, because Okinawa was originally a Chinese outpost.
Yeah, I'm going there. I'm going
Yeah,
to
they have a
Okinawa.
Chinatown over there, I remember.
I'm going to Okinawa, and I'm also going to Osaka.
Oh, Osaka has its own Akihabara, you know that, right?
Nice.
Yeah,
Me too.
so yeah.
I don't have to go to just. We're also going to J-List's
Oh my
headquarters.
gosh. That's where I'm gonna give you all my money. So buy all these these nude reference books. No, seriously, they have those. Buy me those, seriously.
Okay, sure. But yeah, no,
I like how it starts off spastic. These nude reference books. No, seriously, could you get me those?
No, like give it in the latest edition volumes because they actually have adult video actresses posing in manga pose style.
Like normal people.
Yeah, it's like if you have a figure drawing model in class, and it's more along the lines of just, okay, instead of you getting this random dude, you get this hot chick posing for you. But again, like I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to
easier
like.
on the eyes.
I mean, there's still some lewd poses that like I have a ebook air quotes, which you know it's just someone scanned it and I just downloaded it.
Yeah.
But I have to like throw
Getting the legit one.
Yeah, just get like the legit one because
I mean, if you want to do that, I'll do that for you, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind getting.
So we're gonna check out the.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull up my itinerary to see if I've forgotten anything. Okay, I have a whole itinerary of things I want to do. Okay.
Trenny silver coin.
Channing silver coin.
Oh, hot springs.
Ooh.
I want to like take advantage of hot springs while I'm there as my biggest expense.
Yes.
Take a girl to a love hotel. I want you to do.
You don't tell me what to do.
Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Just go to a freaking love hotel for no reason.
It's the gaming cafe that I was talking about. It's called UFO Table Anime Studio.
Wait, Ufotable? Or like the guys who made Fate or no?
Ufotable.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh! I know someone's gonna be.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna be mad.
Someone going
A cafe that changes themes and you get to see decoration menus, galleries on anime, and gaming coming out.
Actually, speaking of, I mean, if we want to go back to the maid cafe thing, I seriously want you to do this. So I want you to tell your dad you're gonna do video game anime when you hang out with girls, and so what you to do is if you go to the secret menu and choose the play video games with girl with maid option, just take a picture with you and her playing Guilty Gear.
Yes,
and
that sounds fantastic.
And be like, Dad, I am hanging out with girls.
What now?
What now? No, because like I remember seeing a video about it, and so he chose the because it was like get a massage, get laid, not literally. But,
Well, yeah,
you know,
I'm excited about that.
but there's the video game options, and they popped in the game of Guilty Gear X, Axis Core, and both of them were playing like trash, but it was kind of fun.
That's nice.
Yeah, so
That
yeah,
sounds
and they'll
really
go
nice.
to a Cinder Cafe. I heard like
That
if you
sounds
want-
terrible.
Yeah. I heard like
I want to be treated
I
nicely.
mean, is the Cinder Cafe supposed to be on par with like how somewhere in Moscow there's an actual bar where the idea is that the service is really bad and it's supposed to be Soviet nostalgia? No, like that's an actual thing.
you gotta be serious, dude. I'm never going to Russia. I want to go to that just to be like we're American capitalists marching
No,
on
I
to
mean
Soviet-
like the idea of this. What I mean
yeah.
the service is bad is they're not friendly. The bartender's already drunk because he's been pouring for himself while pouring for you, that sort of stuff.
Oh my god. So he's mixing the drinks wrong.
Probably.
Yeah, well, I guess the Cinder Cafe's like that, and I remember some guy.
We're going to
I
cake
call-
buffets.
Cake buffet.
Ooh.
There's nothing but cakes. So I'm going to get my K-On fix there.
Oh man.
The Shrine Tunnel hike mountains by Kiryu, which is the place I'm staying. And I'm going to visit a fox park and a deer park.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
And at some point, I do hope I get to see the monkeys that hang out with you at the tubs or
Yeah.
the hot springs. Like that'd be my
I thought
house.
those guys were up north.
Yeah,
Those guys. Those guys.
yeah.
I'm
I mean,
so stupid.
Apparently, there's like 3 zoos in the place that I want to go to, so I'm excited about that.
That's cool. Man, have fun in Japan. Hold on. I'm gonna take a little pause.
Sure.
Hold on. No, not break, but hold on. Because I want to say something, but I don't know if we want to.
Okay, set pause.
Yeah, don't be a dumb foreigner like some other people that I know on the internet, like going to random forests and being an idiot.
Oh.
That's okay. I found a very good Triple Q remix regarding that. It's great. It's a picture of Q.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. My mom asked me the same thing. She's like, don't go into any random forests.
Yeah, and don't wear a Buzz Lightyear hat.
What a
I hate those guys. But we won't get into it, and I won't say the
I'll
name.
take it out. So, hang on. Okay, and I guess the rest of the trip will be really fun. So, we're at the end of this show.
Man, are we? Or I feel like we have more to talk
I mean,
about.
we could keep talking, but at the same time, what's our time count?
We, at 1:30. Like, this was...
Yeah, okay, so this is the episode, unless you want to go for another 10 minutes, maybe, for the cutting purposes.
Maybe wrap it up.
Can wrap it up. So, any final thoughts, fellas?
Well, again, remember, guys, your battle waifus are like trading card games. Okay, you collect them, battle them, and trade them.
Get the shiny ones because they look coolest and they have the best value for trade.
So my Share Nui and Android 21 will go against DonnieK's Ozen the what?
The immovable.
The immovable, and do 20 damage to his life.
No! No! Not before I activate this trap card! Cola.
I'm
No!
gonna send in Urza, and she's gonna summon the 1,000 sword thing where she brings the ball, and then I'm gonna send in Revy to clean up the mess.
And you activated my trap card, Dick Gadus!
Dude, that's not gonna do anything.
Now she will cook and clean for my team, restoring my health points to 4,000 life points.
Oh, terrible.
And do buy some Fire Emblem Cypher cards when you're in Japan.
Yeah, I'm planning to check out what they
And if I don't get lit, I'm gonna be like, Fire Emblem hates me.
Fire Emblem really hates you.
RNGesus does hate your guts.
No, it does hate my guts because this is okay. But before I go, I know you guys have been playing FE Heroes lately, but there's a new banner with Valentine's Day lit in a Victorian dress, giving you presents. I get a 5-star Abel. Freak this game!
I don't even know who Abel is.
He's in the first game, so apparently
Oh
they
wait,
came up.
seriously? I feel so bad for
I
you.
get a 5-star horse lance dude, and I'm like,
You don't want that.
And
You
then I
wanted
get-
Lynn.
yeah, and then I get Ryoma's
You get
son.
Sir Dude, bro.
Yeah, and I get the lobster.
Sir Dude, bro.
I get Sir Dude, bro, and then the Lobster's son in Fates as a 5-star, and I'm like, this game hates me so much!
Damn.
Unlike you, I got a 4-star Tharja on my second pull.
See, I get everybody but Lynn. The only Lynn I got was
I
the
completely
free
forgot
Lynn.
what characters I have. I only signed in just to get the extra orbs and get the free banner orb pool.
I mean, it's funny because that sticker I took was from a splash art of as a test from Fire Emblem Heroes, but still, that Nintendo's RNG just hates me. Especially Fire Emblem
that was
RNGs.
one of my first pools. Was a 5-star Azuro.
Yeah, I'll be really sad.
Bless her heart.
I'll be sad if I don't get Lynn, so I'm gonna throw money at you to go get me things before I go.
Go get you a Lynn thing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have Lynn card sleeves.
Can't you just draw a gremlin and call it a day?
God dang it, DonnieK. Oh my gosh.
So that's our show.
Well, thank you for listening. If you got
Metal, violence, and waifus. Yes, this encapsulates
Battle
February.
Waifus and Doom.
Passionate explosions of Valentine's Day and waifus.
And Doom.
And Doom.
Lots of metal and Doom.
I'll catch you guys up with Japan and Belize in the future episodes if you want to hear more about that. Actually put a damn comment in the below. Subscribe. And, I don't know, like...
Well, like it, share this video with your friends.
Does anyone even get to this point? Every time we do this show, I'm gonna ask...
It's okay, we like
Are
the
you
last
there,
one,
listener? Are you there? If you are, send me a message.
I mean, at least I'm going to assume each of us watches each video at least once, so that's 3 in the views.
I don't watch my own videos. How pathetic is that?
I actually watch through it to make sure that it doesn't skip or anything weird happened in the upload.
Yeah,
so then
at
you're
least-
the person at the end.
So there's at least one,
you.
the one view that's probably me, and then if there's any more, then I'm curious
I
to know
just
who
watched
you
it to
are.
improve my own talking. I felt like today I didn't interrupt a lot of people.
You interrupted me right now.
Oh, god dang it!
I was in the middle of talking to DonnieK and you didn't pay attention.
Oh, I see how it is.
Nah, kid.
I mean,
So that's our show.
hey Alexa,
Oh, she's on.
tell us. I feel like we need to appropriately end.
We open with Alexa, we're just gonna end
end
with
with
Alexa.
because we are sponsored by Amazon. JK.
Alexa!
Alexa, stop loading.
Oh, she's still opening?
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to cut this part or not.
I don't care.
Okay.
We're like 5 minutes over.
It's
Don't matter.
fine.
It's fine.
Especially since you're gonna cut
I
out
can't
some
wait
of
to
that.
splat with the splash.
Alexa! Tell me a Pokemon joke.
Alexa,
Hey, I'm asking questions here.
telling me a Pokemon joke.
It even points to him.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Alexa. You just like ignored me.
Oh wow, just ignored me too.
You ask again.
Alexa,
That's my joke.
who is the fairest of them all?
Famed is thy beauty, majesty. But hold, a lovely maid I see. Rags cannot hide her gentle grace. Alas, she is more fair than me.
That is rad.
Alright, well, this is the end of the show.
No,
Have a good one. I don't actually have anything for Alexa.
Nothing?
Nothing, dude.
Alright.
Later.
Later, guys.
Till next time.